Hey there, magical artist. So today, we're going to be doing a cool drawing. We're going to take two animals and draw them together to create one new one. So how we're going to do this is we're going to need to take your first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. So for example, mine is DD. So I'm going to take two animals that both start with the letter D, and I'm going to draw them together. So many types of animals in this world. But there are three main groups. There are carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. Carnivores are the animals that eat other animals, so they have really sharp teeth, kind of like tigers. So herbivores, those are animals that just eat plants and fruits and have bigger and wider teeth in the back so they could grind up the plants. Kind of like cows. They have bigger teeth in the back, even though we don't really see inside of cow's mouth. And then there's omnivores. Omnivores are humans. Humans eat both meat and plants. So when you put them together, they're called omnivores. Today, you just need some simple tools. Nothing crazy. You need a piece of paper, pencil, and color pencils, crayons, whatever you have. In case you can't think of any animals, I have a list provided. It's going to show up right here. If you have double letters like me, you can just do a simple internet search. So now that we have our animals chosen, let's think about the parts of each of the animals that we have. So if I'm going to do DD, so I'm going to do a duck and a dolphin. Let's think. So the body of a dolphin is longer, while the body of a duck is kind of small. So maybe I should turn my paper this way instead of this way, because I think I'm going to use the body of a dolphin. So let's begin. Let's draw the body of a dolphin. Kind of looks something like this. But maybe I kind of want to use the duck feet. That would be really interesting. So I'm going to add some duck feet. So some webbed feet would be cool. So we got some webbed feet on our dolphin. Or not really dolphin. We're going to make our own name for it. Do I want to use the fins? Because dolphins have fins, but ducks have feathers and wings. Maybe I can add some wings to it? That would look cool if I added a duck wing. Should I use the dorsal fin of the dolphin, or should I take that out? I think I'm going to add it just because that would look cool. So this is what I have so far. I have the dorsal fin, the duck feet, the duck wing. I think I want to put a beak on the dolphin. So I'm going to erase the original mouth of the dolphin, and I'm going to add a beak like a duck. This should be funny. I'm going to make sure that when I draw it, it looks somewhat proportional. This means that everything looks like it fits on the new animal. So I'm just going to make sure that the neck of the dolphin curves in to the beak. So see how I did that? How it kind of like matches the shape? And dolphins have really small eyes, where ducks, they're small, but they're kind of bigger. Maybe I'll put medium-sized eyes? Let's put some medium-sized eyes. Let's think about the skin of the dolphin compared to the feathers on a duck. So if you ever had pet a dolphin, they feel like rubber and they're really smooth, where ducks, they're kind of soft and they have a bunch of feathers on them. So I'm going to put some feathers. I'm going to put some lines to show that I drew some feathers. I think I'm also going to put a duck tail. So the little like tail ducks have, I think I'm going to change, instead of the dolphin's tail, I'm going to change it to a duck tail. So that would look cool. Switch up the way the bottom of the dolphin looks. So now it has a little, I have to do a lot of erasing because so it kind of looks like it went up. My dolphin looks so silly. Well, now it's not a dolphin. My animal looks so silly. And now the final thing we're going to do is we're going to think about the colors. So dolphins are normally like gray, where ducks, they come in a bunch of colors, but the ones that we think of are normally white. I could take some white, but white's not going to show up on the paper because we're using a white paper. I'm thinking of one duck that has a green head and like a gray body. So I can think about that. And I know a dolphin that's pink. Those are really cool dolphins. Some dolphins are blue, so we can think about that. So we can put all of these colors together and see what color this animal would be. So I think I'm going to go with a blue or greenish head. So I'm going to use Robin's Egg Blue crayon, and I'm going to color in the head of my new animal. And I'm going to stop right before the wing, just because it's a dolphin body, and I feel like that's as big as the head will be. So, I'm coloring. So, there's so many cool animals out there. There's so many cool animals out there. And this one time, I was in the Bahamas, and I got to swim with the dolphins there, and they were so beautiful. I also got to swim with the dolphins in Bermuda and Jamaica. I swam with the dolphins a bunch of times. They're one of my favorite animals. I think I'm going to use a blue and maybe a pink to make the feathers of my new animal. Because like dolphins can be blue and pink. So after I made the head of my well, it's not my dolphin. Well, after I made the head of my new animal, I'm going to go in and color in some blue right next to the greenish color that I had. And I'll make it all cover the wing. I make it go all the way down. And then I'm going to color pink on top of that to have a cool mix of blue and pink as the body of my new animal. Oh, that looks so cool. So I did the blue, and now I'm adding the pink slightly, just so it has a cool tint to it. A tint is like when you can see both colors. Ooh, this looks so cool. So now it kind of looks purplish, kind of purple-gray. Oh, I forgot the fin, the dorsal fin on the top. I'm going to add that as blue and add a little bit of pink. So that's what my new animal's looking at right now. Oh, it looks cool. I still have the beak, and I still have the duck feet. I'm going to color those orange. I'm going to use a yellow orange for that. Because some ducks have really, really orange legs and feet. So, wow, my animal looks so cool. I can't wait to see what everyone else does. Now I'm coloring the beak of my new animal. Whoa. It looks so cool. Now that I finished, I'm going to think about a couple questions. Is my new animal omnivore, carnivore, herbivore? Where does my animal live? What's the name of my new animal? I think my new animal definitely lives on the beach. So I'm going to go color the background beach colors. So I'm coloring some beige. Well, this one's actually called melon. I'm going to make that the sand. And then I'm going to draw some water. I definitely think my new animal lives on the beach. So let's draw some, let's take some green. I think my new animal eats small bugs and anything that grows on the beach. So like the plants and stuff. So my new animal would be a omnivore then, because it eats other animals, which are bugs, and it also eats plants. So it is both carnivore and herbivore, which makes it a omnivore. Let's add some water. Oh, so this is what I have. So I got the beach, and I got some plants. I'm gonna add some water behind it. Whoa, this is coming out so cool. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna draw some birds in the background. This is what I got so far. I'm gonna add some more details to the sand. So add some darker brown to make it look more like sand. And then I'm gonna add some more more plants. That looks cool. Oh, I forgot, now we have to name it. So, I'm gonna add the name on the top of it. You could put it on the back if you want with a bunch of other information about your animal. So on the back, I'm gonna write that it is a omnivore. I'll write that. So if you flip your paper, you can write all the information about your animal. So I'm gonna write omnivore. It lives on the beach and eats plants and small bugs. And then I gotta think of a name. I think I'm gonna combine dolphin and duck. So maybe if I do Dolluck, I'll do D-O-L-U-C-K. Dolluck. So my new animal is named a Dolluck. It's so silly, I love that. So now that we finished, maybe we can go on and pick other animals. Maybe you can do your siblings, if you have them, if you have other relatives that live with you. Maybe you can go use their initials and combine two other animals and make a whole new animal. Where would they be? Where would they live? Would they ever see each other, these animals? You let me know in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in to the Aspiring Art Academy.